It doesn't seem rational, but it's possible to be afraid to start your fitness workout program. Let's talk about that today. Health in the Real World podcast.
It's the Health in the Real World podcast. It's time to start the show with Chris Janke as your host. Here to give you everything that you need when it comes to fitness strategies. We keep it simple and easy. It's your roadmap to get healthy. You don't need equipment and you don't need a gym. Just the right strategies to get you fit and trim.
Health in the Real World podcast brought to you by My Core Balance. This is my business right here. What do you think your body would look and feel like if you continued to move like you did when you were a kid before fitness became about treadmills and calories? There is a better way. This is my passion. These videos over here on the side that you can see are the workout videos. They're beginner, intermediate, and advanced. There's all different body parts. You see abs and obliques, arms, full body, glutes, legs, to help you get to the point where you can move in a way where you feel good, you have strong core and all of that. By the way, you don't need any equipment for any of these workouts. So go to mycorebalance.com, enter promo code podcast to get 10% off of your monthly membership. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about fear. Now, this seems, maybe at first glance, might seem a little bit weird, and you might be saying, I'm not afraid to start a fitness program. I'm not talking about Freddy Krueger, Friday the 13th type of fear where you're cowering in the corner, just completely terrified. I'm talking about more of a subtle fear of beginning something that you don't know the outcome of, or you think there's a chance you might fail, right? Persistence, faith, hope, dreaming. It's hard to sometimes get going when you know there are a lot of variables. When you know that you're not as healthy and fit and young as you were in high school, right? Back in the day when it was easy to be fit and healthy and everyone just had, kind of looked healthy, even if you weren't, right? People look at you, wow, you're so skinny, right? How do you stay healthy? I'm like, I don't know, I eat Oreos and chocolate milk all day. That's a high schooler right there. So it's understandable. It's understandable that somebody would be a little bit hesitant and reluctant. And I am a big proponent of taking things one day at a time. And as kind of cliched as it might sound, staying in the present moment. And what that means is not necessarily like right now, and you're never thinking about anything in the future at all. But what it means to me is more like, all right, I'm going to take today, and I'm gonna do the checklist. Personally, I'm looking over to my left, and I see my calendar. I have just a paper calendar over here on the left, and it's August. Today's August 26th as I'm recording this, and it has X marks. It has X's over every day that I've posted a video on YouTube. Now, for me personally, working out every day is not a problem because I'm training my clients via Zoom and I work out with them. So I don't need to do an X on my calendar for my workouts because they happen automatically. Similarly to what, I would say most people, 99.99999% of people, you don't need to have an X box on a calendar for like brushing your teeth, right? But maybe when you were a kid you did, or maybe if you have kids, maybe you do something like that. Maybe you do a check, X off the box type of thing. There's something in human psychology that just needs to see the goal right there, front and center. Get it off your phone. Don't put it in a little app right there that measures your streaks. You'll forget to check your app. It's like the funniest thing I hear from people, and I don't know if they're joking or not, so I don't laugh out of respect, but when they say, yeah, I have memory pills, but I forget to take them. That's hilarious because the reason why you're taking memory pills is you have a bad memory and then you forget to take your memory pills. So it's kind of like that. Like, even if you're not 95 years old, there's still an element of this. Okay, so what I would recommend is put a calendar inside of your closet door so you can see it prominently. You open your closet and boom, it's right there. But, visitors to your house aren't going to be looking at your business, right? But you see it. When you open the door of your closet, boom, you see it prominently there. And simple. Keep it simple, right? The KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid or silly or whatever the last S is. Every time you do a workout, put an X. That's easy. As simple as this sounds, and as like, wow, Chris, this is so cutting edge. The most important thing in your fitness program is not what program you do. It has to do with nutrition, but I think even more important than nutrition is consistency. The best laid plans, the best program in the world is nothing unless you actually do it. Okay, and the reason why I'm talking about this in an episode about fear and about what kind of fear you would have is that going from 0 to 1 tends to elicit more fear than going from 1 to 2. So if you already have 1 day under your belt, going to day 2 is going to be that much easier than it was just doing 1 day. So literally right now, I don't care what time of day it is. If it's 10 p.m., you're about to go to sleep, do this. Find a calendar somewhere. If Walgreens is still open, a drugstore nearby, go to the drugstore. You get an old calendar for like $1, right? Or go to the dollar store. Get a calendar. Put it up on the inside of your closet. Start making those X's. That's it. 1 day at a time. And then forgive yourself when you skip a day. Totally fine. It happens to everybody. Nobody's 100% perfect. But just make an effort to do little streaks. Little streaks. The workouts don't have to be crazy intense. They don't have to be even at the gym. That's my whole thing. You don't have to go to the gym. Stay at home. Walk around your neighborhood. Whatever it takes. Do something every day. I'm just here to encourage you and to get you started on that path and to say that there's nothing to fear. All you have to do is take that first step. Chris with Health in the Fitness. Wow, I'm not even going to edit that because I want you to see that that's real. Health in the Real World podcast. I will see you again tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's be fit. Let's be healthy. Let's be happy. I'll see you in the real world.
It's the Health in the Real World podcast. It's time to start the show with Chris Janke as your host. Here to give you everything that you need when it comes to fitness strategies. We keep it simple and easy. It's your roadmap to get healthy. You don't need equipment and you don't need a gym. Just the right strategies to get you fit and trim.